For the past several days, we had been talking about the potential development of something off the East Coast. Well, today, that system has finally moved out into the open waters, and the National Hurricane Center has already gone ahead and labeled it potential tropical cyclone 16. It's still fairly disorganized. You can see just a broad area of some showers and high clouds, not really overly that organized, but we do expect as it continues to kind of be over the warm waters over the next 24 hours, it should finally and slowly start to strengthen and get a little bit more organized and eventually become a tropical system. But as of now, does have winds of 35 miles per hour, is moving to the north at about 7. Here's the latest track from the National Hurricane Center. The good news is they do keep it for the majority of Friday and into Saturday off the South Carolina coast. So we think we're going to be okay here in the Midlands, but it does look like it becomes a tropical storm with winds of 50 miles per hour by sometime tomorrow afternoon, and then is expected to make landfall along the southern portions of the Outer Banks of North Carolina early Saturday morning with winds of 60 miles per hour. Then it will continue up the East Coast, weakening as it gets up towards Maryland, Delaware, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey Sunday into Monday, bringing with them some gusty conditions and some rain showers. But again, it looks like as of now, things are going to stay just to our east, and we'll just get some residual effects from it over the next 48 hours. So here's what we got. You can see just some light showers and thunderstorms, mainly offshore. We have some clouds that have worked in today. Those are even kind of beginning to dissipate and should be relatively fine for the rest of tonight. So looking across the state, you can see just some clouds, mainly in the low country. We've had some up here in the Midlands, but those are even kind of beginning to dissipate. So we'll call it partly cloudy for the rest of tonight. Another pleasant one with temperatures dipping all the way down into the low 60s. So it will even be a few degrees cooler tonight, thanks to those clouds kind of clearing out, unlike last night when we held on to a fair bit of those clouds. Then for your Friday, we'll keep the 60s with us through at least 9, 10 o'clock, and then get into the 70s. But I think we only top out in the upper 70s to right near 80 degrees for an afternoon high. And again, it will be a gusty day with some winds up to about 25 to 30 miles per hour. So looking at your futurecast, you can see we have wind gusts as early as tomorrow morning, maybe up to 20 miles an hour coming in out of that northeast. But we will be dry and even could have some sunshine through the first half today. Now, clouds will start to filter in from east to west. So the farther east you are, the little bit more clouds you'll have. The farther west you are, then you might get a little bit more sunshine the last into the afternoon. But you can see by 2 o'clock, most of us dealing with some pretty breezy conditions. Even off to the east, we could be seeing some 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts out towards Manning and Bishopville as we head towards 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Friday evening for Friday night football, this latest model run still keeps us here in the Midland mainly dry, but you can see the rain just back off to our east, so maybe out towards Myrtle Beach they're getting the rain, but it will be a breezy night for those high school football games, so the kickers will have some extra trouble to deal with. And then you can see by Saturday morning some light rain beginning to move in, continuing through lunchtime, still with some breezy winds up over 20 miles per hour. By Saturday afternoon, the majority of it starting to wrap up, and then Sunday we're out to the clear skies and much calmer conditions. Rainfall totals, again, for us here in the Midlands, relatively light, hundredths of an inch to up to a half inch. The higher amounts, Myrtle Beach, and then up into the east coastal locations of North Carolina, where they could see 1 to 3 inches of rain from the system. So a breezy day, 80 degrees tomorrow, 78 on Saturday, just a very slim rain chances, and then back to the sunshine and mid-80s for your Sunday and Monday.